All right. Hello, sports fans. A little slow on the uptake there. Um, this is actually take two. The first one, I don't know what happened. Just everything kind of seized up a little bit and crapped out. All the other stuff that happens with computers, right? So let's get into it. Quick recall. This is just $1 buy-in. It's $1,000 guarantee. Just started. We got 2.5 hours to go with this one. This is a 550 tournament buy-in. This is the largest that I've bought the very first bullet with of my own money. I usually play like ones and twos, things like that. But nothing wrong with that. Just do it. Ooh, we just got moved. And that is in level 7 of 10. And then the last one over here, this one that I'm just pulling up right now, this is also it just went into 8 actually. 8 into 12. This one's 7 of 10. So it's got some plays to go. Just starting out. Might not be able to stream today. It's kind of unstable. Could be a bunch of reasons why that is. I did have one big hand here. I raised pre-flop and a known caller called here, plus 2 other ones. So I think 4 of us took the flop. The flop is queen 9 8. So I'm gut shot jack because I have queen 10. I'm gut shot jack. It checks all around. The turn is a 4, which is very good. It checks all around, and the river card is the jack. So I turn river the stone cold nuts. So there's 19 bigs in the middle, 19.5. I bet 23.5. So I overbet the pot to try and take it down. Now this should be seriously thinking about a fold at this point because I raised pre-flop. What hand would I have to call this and then overbet that? Like a bigger set for sure, but I would think like a set of jacks would be the more likely scenario. Maybe 2 pair, but what 2 pair would I have to river there? Right, king jack is a more reasonable hand, but I flop a king and then I don't bet anywhere along the way. That doesn't make sense, right? So I mean, I think that would be much more leaning towards a fold. Either way, I overbet. He snap called it. I pick up 50 bigs. So yay for us. King 10 is just still that dreaded shit fold because of position. That Pablo Mendez is number 2 in this tournament. So we'll give some wide respect and get out of the way. I'm 19 out of 87 over here. Right. Also I have Aaron Barone, playing in the background. Try to give him some streamer love. 888 Poker is coming up here in a couple of minutes. So. Let's get a shout out to the Beam Dr. Poker. We're going to raise this up as well. To see that. We make the C bet here to keep the lead. That's a snap fold for sure. But we got the free card, which is what we were looking for. In fact, we got 2 free cards off of that. It's an old move that we used to do in back in my limit days. What is that? No, it's not who I thought it was, actually. I have to rebuy into this one. What the hell is going on over here? Snap call with the river. Wowzers. Alright, so we've got to take note of that. That's huge. Huge. What is over here? Oops. There I am. Some of that in there. What's this one over here? I've got some history with Rocket Man here. I'm going to try and do really well in this. Well, I want to do well in all of these, of course, but this is the largest one that I've played in, and Who Cares has encouraged me to play in a slightly larger tournament. This doesn't quite fit the bankroll. Actually, this one does fit the bankroll piece. Almost any tournament that I'm going to play in on here is going to cover it, but we're going to get all these chips, though. Excellent connectivity. Excellent. So these are the only 3 we have right now. Good news. Sunday, I'm playing in a big tournament on this one. Excuse me. I played a... Oh, Chef, look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. Beautiful. I played in a... 3 last week. Last week I bought a 50-cent ticket and won a 350 ticket. I took that 350 and then made it into day 2 and free rolled, so I got like $20 or something like that. This one I did that this week, but I just bypassed the 50-cent ticket. I just bought directly into it. It was a $350 tournament and just won. Finished high enough in the tournament. I made it into day 2 is my point with just the direct buy-in. I finished 9th out of I finished 2nd out of the 13 people that made it into day 2. And then when you accumulate all those people together, I was 9th out of 80 or something like that. Man, 9th out of 90. So I'm gonna have a good start in a decent position on Sunday. And that's huge. I also won a $50 ticket from 888 Poker earlier on this week. Yesterday? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Of which it buys you a satellite into an $888 buy-in tournament. So again, same thing, right? I have to place in the top 10, 15, 20, whatever it is. Nice. Wowzers, right? Wowzers. That's absolutely bonkers. Yeah, that'll do well. I haven't been able to look it up too much because I haven't got the ticket yet. Once I get the ticket, then I can find out when it plays. But I don't think it plays until next week. So I think the Satties Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I think you play on Oh, beauty. You play on Friday. No, you play on Wednesday. And I think the tournament starts on the Saturday. And it goes for like 4 days. It's a 3-dayer. So 888 Poker on Monday, they got Nick and Tuck. They give reviews of the big tournaments that usually occur on Sundays. But this thing is pushed out 1 day. So the big tournaments, because it's still going on the Monday, they should be reviewing it on the Tuesday. I think that has to do, I'm not really sure why that is, but regardless, if we make it into the final table, we'll make 888 Poker. And Nick and Tuck will be talking to me. So, I mean, outside of that, I mean, I think that in and of itself will be just phenomenal, is to play that tournament. And just have these two guys chatting it up and nowhere. And I mean, that would be awesome. Because, I mean, I play in there, right? I would just totally throw craps on this guy. Like, because it would be me, right? And people don't know that my Twitch name, or this name here, is the same thing as it's on Twitch, right? It's not the same. So I'd be throwing stuff out there for sure. For sure. Like, oh my god, come on, 6 of hearts. Oh my god, it was a 6 of hearts. We're going to get it all in here. That's the plan, is to try and get it all in here. We're out of position. We have aces. The Knack, welcome in, youngster. Welcome in, welcome in. It is freaking cold here. How is it at your place? And I'm getting over a little bit of cold, and I had to go out today. It was not pretty. I think it's minus 40, no, maybe it's minus 38, minus 39. It is freaking cold. It's going to be all in here, right? He led out, and then I raised him. And I min-raised him, but I led pre-flop. He led out on the flop. Just chunk it all in there. What are we thinking about? King 3. Yeah, that's why. The Knack, welcome in, guys. Hey, the Knack and I know each other from World of Warcraft, but he also streams as well. And he was running hard the other day, last Wednesday maybe, or maybe like 2 days ago, in Fazgaz Has Jazz in his stream. I heard Knack, or not Knack, I heard Faz calling you out there in a good way. So hopefully everything's going well there. That's a huge win. We'll take that one. But we swing and miss on it, but that's okay. Oops. It was this one. Sorry, I had pocket queens. I raised pre-flop. Swing and a miss. Okay, so we'll just keep going here. This is what, you got to be able to protect your hand. What is that adage? It is, don't go broke in an unraised pot. So clearly lots of people don't play that here. These 2.2 bets are pre-flop or just to get some chips in there so you can play. Sometimes you hit it really well, sometimes you don't. You have to be able to get away from your hand. Right? I mean, I get this, but this doesn't make sense leading into that flop. There's three of us. He's out of position. I'm in position on him, and I raise pre-flop. You should be thinking about checking a lot to allow me to c-bet the pot, and then check raise. So let's come over to this one. This will be similar to that, right? I'm out of position, but I was the big blind, so it cost me nothing to see this. You don't want to go broke here. What's this over here? Excuse me. Oh man, it is brutally cold out there. My little car, it let me know I did not want to do that. Mrs. Frostmage said to me, before you go out today, drive your car downstairs, let it thaw out. I'm like, how are you going to do that? You have to start the damn car to get it downstairs to begin with. We have underground parking, by the way. Heated underground parking. Just geothermal. But it's warm, right? Just started, got out there, wiped off my car and all the rest of it. Fuck me. Yeah, I think it's minus 38 or 30, minus 39 up there right now. It's projected to be, it was earlier on this week, projected to be minus 49. This is all in Celsius, by the way. For our American friends, minus 40 Fahrenheit is the same temperature as minus 40 Celsius. Minus 40 is minus 40. And it's projected to be colder than that. All right, let's come back up to this one. We're going to raise up again because we were pre-flop raiser. So he leads out. We're just going to raise it. Still calling, so we expect this to be a flush draw of some sort. Or straight draw. Flush draw, straight draw. We're less concerned about this. Right? People go runner, but they go runner because they have like king, queen of spades, king, jack of spades, those type of hands. And they hit here, but they don't call just off of this with like 7-9. People just don't do that. All right, let's just keep going here. This is a flush draw, right? All right, so we take that down. We have a ace jack. Geez, getting some good hands on this one. Keep going. I'm currently 55 out of 255 in this tournament. This one is not going to be so good. Oh, I am. It's 42 out of 193. Coming close to the end of the rebuy period. We have just a couple more hands here. And then this one is another 2 levels, so we got another 15 or 16 minutes. I'm 45 out of 104. This is good enough. Oops. This is good enough. I've led the whole way. I raised pre-flop. I just led the whole way. Bluff River. We'll get out of the way of this one. I raised pre-flop. I flopped a middle set, so there's no reason to not just keep betting the whole way here. Right? The very best way is to just keep betting your hand. I'm going to be all in here. He raised a 2, I called it, I hit middle pair. Just let him see bet this. Not going to give up just yet. Not gonna lie, I am cold here though. At the break, I'm gonna give up now. There's a strong possibility I could still be ahead, but now there's too many overcards that it doesn't make any sense at this point. So let's give this up. It's a marathon, not a sprint. 2 hours of play here, so let's play accordingly. Bluff River. I'm gonna actually snipe this guy to find out. You should be using Shark Scope, by the way, friends and family. I'm not affiliated with the site at all, but it gives you 5 free searches on your opponents daily. So you should be using that to look people up and use it accordingly. This is a 550 tournament. This is worthy of your time and investment, I believe. It's worthy of one of your 5 searches. So use it accordingly. Let's go find Bluff River here and then make notes. This is not 888 Poker. This is non-US sites. Make sure you're using the right site as well. Bluff River BG. All right, so what does it do? I mean, you can't see it here, but I'm going to make a note. Are we on the right guy here, first off? Yeah, we're on Bluff River. Okay. So I'm going to make a note on Bluff River because I have played him before. I'm going to put, I'm unsure of the guy just yet, but I'm going to make a note. And on my notes, this is how I do mine. I put the month on here. I also put the year so that I can know when I made the note. I usually just put down Shark so I know what I'm talking about or referring to. He has played 733 tournaments. He is currently down a couple dollars. So he's played 733 tournaments and he's down $607. So it's mostly dollars. Okay, so then let's take another look at the man. So within here, this is just the graph, right? So it's up and down, up and down, up and down. So it's a jigsaw, but it's going down actually. So it's down, it makes a huge win. He wins $194 in the 7.5. He finishes 6 out of 600, so he wins a couple $100. And then he starts losing a whole bunch of tournaments. And then he wins 126 bucks, finishes 5 out of 62, and then shoots up. And he does so after those 2 wins. He's down, he's up, he's down, he's up. He's above 0 at this point. How many tournaments is that? And then he's down the rest of the way. He's up $29 on game 133. He wins 250 bucks in he first out of 82. He wins 542 in the 5K Legends. He places second. He basically wins back to back. He wins back to back tournaments. It is a small step in here, but that's more or less what happens here. He's up to $800. He saw Tooth down. He wins 291, 4th out of 500, another one, and he's just down all the way. So I mean, he's got some skills, right? He's got some skills. I'm not going to put, not suggesting he doesn't know how to play, but doesn't know how to hold on to his chips. No, it's probably playing above his bankroll. Yeah, that's more. It's probably, well, that's reasonable based on what we're seeing on stuff there. I think that's a reasonable assumption. get that in there. We want to check this one. This one here. All right, what else we got over here? Let's get to all of it. I'm gonna actually rechange that. I'm gonna put him. I can't do that. I gotta do it this one. These colors that are on people. I don't have anyone on here, but this one here. These just mean you can put whatever color, assign whatever color you want. This just happens to have some sort of meaning to me, but. No, I just whether they're strong regulars, weak regulars, medium regulars, that's all they have here. We should be coming up to a break here in just a couple of minutes. Oh, what happened here? Oh, that's not going to cut it. Had a C-bet to keep the lead here. If they leads, I guess they can't beat too much here, right? Yeah. I don't think he has any of that, but we don't have any of that either. 9-6, wowzers. 9-6 suited is good enough to chunk all your chips in there with. Like, nothing like drawing dead from start to finish. We only have one more minute left in this tournament until the rebuy. Sorry, until the end of the rebuy. So we're doing very well. 47, currently in 47th of 198th place. I do have to take a break. I will be back in just a couple of minutes. Let's just watch how this played. Oh, I still have 2 tables on. How this one plays out. I fold on both of them though. Would have flopped top and the bottom on this one. Whiffed on this one. As it is. All right, don't go anywhere. I'll be back in 5 minutes or less. 5 minutes less.